Happy Thanksgiving to the people who celebrate it. So I made a video recently talking about MicroStrategy, and you know what? I know that a lot of these people are young. You're young, you think you know everything, but you do know Michael Saylor has changed his investment strategy like 20 times over the years, right? Like, this MicroStrategy is not a new company. He burned a lot of people during the .com crash.
MicroStrategy software is creating a new generation of one-to-one e-business.
Where's that idiot stockbroker? No, I don't want his voicemail. 40%.
E-business solutions through web, wireless, and voice.
Oh, nothing. Just another merger.
MicroStrategy. The power.
Stock you think is the next Microsoft may well turn out to be the next MicroStrategy instead. That former market star went from $3,130 per share in March 2000 to $15.10 at year-end 2002, an apocalyptic loss of 99.5%.
Even in the revised edition of Benjamin Graham's Intelligent Investor, they clown MicroStrategy. People thought they were getting the next MicroStrategy, or the next MicroStrategy in place of Microsoft. You thought they were going to be the same because they started with the same letter, and people got absolutely destroyed. This guy literally got sued back during the .com crash for pretty much lying on how much money he was making. And I know what you're going to say, but Larry, that was back in 2000. Okay. Throughout the years, my man has bought different companies, invested in companies because he thought it was going to be the next thing that was going to bring a bunch of wealth. He's changed with the times. Any great investor knows you don't invest like that. The same way, just a few months ago, Nvidia was going to make a bunch of people rich. Super microcomputer, AMC. Who remembers when I made the AMC video where I told people, yo, get out, they're diluting people. GME. People are a glutton for punishment. And it's like, you sit back. I don't get mad when you comment to me. Like, I don't get mad. I mean, I got great dividend stocks that pay a crap ton of money out, gives income. We own real estate. We own index funds. My dividend portfolio will explode when everybody gets crushed in this whole AI tech sector, because it always happens. Insiders are selling out in record numbers. Look, just recently, November 21st, the director of MicroStrategy was awarded 20,000 shares. Because here's what happens. They award insiders shares at a certain price, and when the price goes up, there's a lockup period. They could sell out. Or this is like a bonus. Hey, here's MicroStrategy at $18, okay? When you add up all these times he sold out in the 400 range, right? You add up all of that. Look at that. That adds up to 20,000. So he sold all 20,000 shares. Now, guess what? You know what? He could be going through a divorce. We don't know. He's buying a house, but that's one hell of a Christmas. Why are people buying when insiders are selling? That's almost $9 million. If you take the lowest price that he got for his shares was like $449, and you add it all up, that's almost $9 million that he awarded himself on top of his salary. So every person, when you are insider and you sell, you have to file a 4K. Before you start buying these speculative companies, start looking at the 4Ks, all right? Start looking at the 4Ks. People don't like warnings. They don't like being told, yo, you made a mistake. You might have bought a company you didn't do your due diligence on. The same way you follow influencers that you didn't do your due diligence on. Now, you can warn a fool, but a fool is going to part with his money either way. And a lot of the people that warn you, we're financially doing way better than you. Why do you think that is? Do you think we won the lottery? Do you think people gave us money? I'm a high school dropout that came from two blue-collar working parents. We just had the ability to take warnings. If someone goes, yo, don't touch that, it's hot. Okay, we either gonna touch it. A lot of us touched it. Hot, daddy, hot. Told you it was hot. We learned, don't touch that again, it's hot. A lot of people are a glutton for punishment. jumping around from speculative to speculative to speculative. There's companies that were on your dinner table for Thanksgiving. There was companies all on there. You're drinking from them. You're eating from them. The seasoning that your parents and your family's using to season the turkey or season, the food you're eating. There's a company that makes profits. Want to know why they made profits? You're using it, okay? A lot of these companies, they do not have any profits, okay? You're investing in a company that does not even have a profit margin because Bitcoin does not have a profit. Bitcoin's price goes up based on how many people buy it. Now, you don't have to listen to me. You ain't got to listen to me. But over time, just subscribe to my channel. You'll start seeing the lives that I'm living. You'll start seeing people in your workforce who are not doing what you're doing. Why do you think they're exiting the workforce? Why do you think they're taking more vacations? Why do you think they're driving a hoop dog to work, but you got that nice car? They work less and they're easing out the workforce and you're still going to be there. Or when that job downsizes, they go, you know what we're going to do? We're going to travel for a month. Something, we'll figure it out. Because they're not worried about it, because they made great investments. They have money on the sidelines. A lot of these influencers up here, they had amazing Thanksgivings. They got paid from the brokerage institutions that promote trading to you, not investing. Their Christmases are going to be amazing. They made so much money, they need to give money away for donations, and they need your money to help bring their taxes down. Have you ever had the problem where you made so much money and you need to give money away? Listen, in life, you can't pay attention to comment sections, okay? These people are so smart when it comes to tech, so smart when it comes to Bitcoin and crypto and companies, but they're not smart enough to understand how to even upload a photo of themselves. Or a lot of the channels I see that always keep talking about money, all the money they making. They're showing photos of money, 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 money. What else do they have? I can almost guarantee they rent the house that they're in. I can almost guarantee that they are underwater in that car they have. I can almost guarantee their kids do not have a college fund set up for them. You want to know why? 56% of the people in the United States do not even have $1,000 for a savings account for an emergency, but you want me to believe that people have $100,000 worth of Bitcoin? People are straight gambling. Insiders are selling out at record numbers. Do your own due diligence on this. Insiders are selling out at record numbers, and retail investors are buying speculative companies at record numbers. And then you know what happens? That bubble bursts, and then when the bubble bursts, people are selling out, and guess who starts buying? People like myself, real investors, insiders start buying a lot of these companies at low prices, great companies. And then even if we want to speculate in some of these companies, you know what will happen? We will buy them because we know eventually the bubble will get inflated again, and then we'll unload it on you guys. A lot of people keep getting rinsed and repeated. And this is why over the past almost 4 years of my channel, my net worth has quadrupled. People who've been following me, I see the comments, bro, my car's paid off now. I got rid of that car. We're buying a house. Our dividend fund portfolio is chunky. Our S&P, our total stock market, my 401k. And people are still chasing. I thought it was NVIDIA. I thought it was Tesla. I thought it was GameStop. I thought it was GME. I thought it was NEO. I thought it was Mullen. I thought it was ChargePoint. I thought it was Hyliion. I thought it was all these things that were going to get you rich. Why are people still broke? Because you don't have the ability to look into the mirror and say, listen, I got to stop what I'm doing. For me to change the dynamics of my family, it starts with me. And a lot of people won't do that, because when you do that, you acknowledge you made a mistake. And a lot of people cannot admit their own faults. So if you can admit your own faults, I applaud you, and my hat goes off to you. Because back in the day when I got crushed during the .com crash, I had to realize, you know what? I got to change the way I think. Because if I don't change the way I think, I'm going to end up like the rest of these people out here with a cup asking the government for money. And that's not going to be me. Hope you made it this far. Hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Change your Christmas. Change your life for your family. It's not about money. You ain't got to go crazy with Christmas gifts. Spend time with your family. That's what matters. Because next Christmas, you never know who might be gone from there. No regrets, get it.